She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Coach China. I am here to get y'all on the same page as me. Breadcrumbs Only, no meals, where we make sure that we are getting our needs met. They are first and foremost, and we are not falling into all this love and like and blindly missing things that we should be noticing, okay? Breadcrumbs testing is only for you all to be able to pull out the fact that see if this person appreciates you or if they're just using your labor or for whatever reason, okay? Breadcrumbs, you're going to give them every time they do something great. You're going to give them another crumb because you're not going to give the whole loaf until you feel like you're ready to give the whole loaf, all right? Previously, we talked about the last time we talked about the Let's Hang Out test, and I told y'all how to run that Let's Hang Out test on each man. So tonight I said I was going to pull a test out from book 2 and dissect that, because book 2, as you know, book 1 of Breadcrumbs Only, no meals is for the single ladies that are dating and would like to, get the information that they need to get while they're dating before they move into a serious dating stage. That's for casual dating. Book 2 is for those who are seriously dating, those who are in relationships who want to get their power back. And then book 3 is going to be your exit strategy, because a lot of y'all don't have an emotional back door and a lot of y'all feel stuck. So we're going to learn how to get up out of there. In this series, you always have an option to email a question for me to answer, and we do have questions for us to answer tonight. We have 4 questions. You can also choose to come up on live and be able to discuss your situation here, and we can go ahead and break that down and dissect it. So whatever your decision is, that's a decision for you to make, babe. Tonight, I want to get into, again, the first test from book 2, but I also want to talk about decoding these men, sis. That's the new book that I just released. Decode Him, sis. Anyway, so Decode Him, sis. Decode Him, sis is a book that's going to help y'all talk about 30 types of men that we deal with when we dating. And it's time for y'all to understand what y'all been dealing with, why y'all been feeling like y'all not been getting where y'all need to be, why you can't attract a provider, why you have been underserving some men, overserving some men. That's what that book is for. I'm going to get into some of the types of men in there, but before I do that, let's move into our questions that was asked via email. And I said it was only 4. First question. Hey, Coach, I got the standards so high, and I must say that I did not realize had no real standards. It made me wonder if that was the reason I felt like I accepted too much from men. Why is that? Baby, let me just tell y'all something, because I think a lot of y'all be assuming that a lot of us got standards. A lot of us did not learn how to date the correct way. So a lot of us didn't have standards. Let me tell you what did happen, though. If you think about your childhood, hey, beauty, if you think about your childhood, just think about your mom. Whether your mom was married, whether she was single and she was dating different men or whatever, you just think about your mom. In you watching your mom, you learned how to perform for men. Do you hear what I'm saying? We learned how to perform for men for our mom. We thought that we was learning how to nurture them, right? By cooking for them, by cleaning, letting them move. We thought that was nurturing, but what we was doing, we was learning how to perform for them, because we thought that if we didn't do these things, that we couldn't have a man, that we couldn't keep a man, that a man won't want us. That's why all the men feel like women are supposed to cook, they're supposed to clean, because we have made them believe that that's what we're supposed to do. So because we had no standards, we did it, because we learned how to perform for men at an early age, okay? Don't worry about that. We had survival habits. What we was learning from our mothers, for whoever raised us, was survival habits, how to survive in relationships, not how to thrive in them. That's why a lot of us have been in and out of relationships. We did not learn how to thrive in them. We learned how to survive in them. And so with that survival came us accepting too much, doing too much. We was not raised to select, okay, because we was raised to be chosen. So we had to be in that place where we had to feel like we was a good girl. Remember they told y'all we supposed to be seen, not heard, close your mouth. Don't remember all that? They wanted us to be stand there and wait till the man select us. Instead of us saying, let me try him real quick. Oh, I don't like him. All right, let me try him. They didn't teach us how to choose. They taught us how to be selected. So because of that, we did not learn how to have standards. And we have went our whole life, whether y'all realize it or not, be honest, trying to be chosen by the man, trying to be on good behavior, accepting whatever, especially us raised with beauty, because you were told that you had to do this because of the Bible, and you had to be this way, and a man wasn't going. All of that, we learned how to perform, so we didn't have standards. We didn't understand how we were supposed to go out there and say, "Hey, I don't like the way he dressed. I don't like the way he talked to me. I don't like to do none of that." You know, no, that's my standard. I'm cutting it. We didn't learn it. We learn our mamas turn their eye blind out of some stuff, ignoring some stuff, still going in there cooking, still going in there cleaning, still acting like life was jolly, and that's what we learn. So don't feel bad about you not having standard. Instead of us requiring effort and consistency, sis, we accepted whatever came our way because we didn't believe we deserved more. Like I just said, that's why once we started healing and growing, once y'all got to where y'all are right now, you suddenly saw that you was tolerating stuff that was not aligned with who you are. Now they say, well, you act like you too good. No, baby, they just can't manipulate you no more. See, when you didn't know better, you couldn't do better. You know better now. And it took you to go through some things to get to that point where you know what you're not going to accept no more. Now you got standards. Now you have standards, sis. Don't deviate away from her. Do not relax your standards for no man ever. Because if he watches you relax your standards, guess what he's going to do? Continue to play with you. Continue to play with you because he know that you're going to stay right there. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, she told me that she don't take no calls after 11. I just called at 12:30. She talked to me for an hour. See how you relax your standard because you like him? You had a standard. You said, oh, I don't take calls that late because that ain't your man. And here you is one night he called you and you answer. If you did it that time, then the next time he going to do something else. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay, now moving along. Keep your standards set. That's the whole purpose of standards so high, he will need a ladder, okay? Keep your standards set. Set the boundaries and enforce your consequences. If you don't, he will continue to play with you, and you're going to have to deal with that, sis. Next question. Girl, when I say the book one of the Breadcrumbs Only, No Meals is the truth, I pulled a few tests on my little whoop-de-woo, and he came back solid. But he did tell me that I am not the only woman he dealing with. I didn't know how to feel about that. I don't take calls that late either. My phone is on D&D. And you keep that standard, Saint, before I answer that question. Because if it's one time that you take that call because you like him, he's going to exploit that light. And then you're going to start noticing he's going to start knocking on the door even later. Why? Because he know you like him. Keep that standard. And when he does something, listen to me, Saint, because this not going to be forever. When he does something as in to fulfill your need or something that you want him to do, whatever it is, then you give him a crumb. So say, for instance, you told him that you wanted to go to this concert or whatever the kid, you didn't want to buy the tickets. Maybe it was like $300. I'm just giving you an example. He surprised you get the concert, you get the concert. Here's a crumb. Tomorrow night, you'll talk to him at 11:30. And it's only for 30 minutes. See how that crumb go? Oh my God, he's going to be like, wait a minute. Yeah, here's the crumb. Because he took you to that show. That means he was listening to you, sis. If he was listening, he trying to keep you happy. There is the crumb. Now I'll talk to him at 11:30 tonight. It's only one night though. Because that's only one crumb. It is not a continued thing. That is how you breadcrumb. Because he gave you what you wanted. He heard what you said. Here is that crumb. Tonight I'm going to talk to him at 11:30. We're going to talk till 12 midnight. He's going to feel great. Okay. Now back to the question. Girl, when I say book one of the Breadcrumbs Only, No Meals is the truth. I pulled a few tests on my little whoop-de-woo and he came back solid. But he did tell me that I'm not the only woman he dealing with. I didn't know how to feel about that. That's exactly why Breadcrumbs Only No Meals 1 was written, okay? It teaches you that men will reveal their position before they reveal their intentions, sis. Him telling you that he's dealing with other women is information. Y'all got to stop thinking that it's like an insult or he trying to hurt you. No, he just made you aware of who he is. And now you have a full picture. Now you don't have to take that paintbrush and say, oh, let me paint it again. I don't believe this. He just told you what's going on. Why would you continue to invest 100% when he told you you're not the only woman he's dealing with? That means you need more options, sis. See? You need more options, sis. He just told you he got his. Where are yours? Okay? It protects you from giving loyalty where loyalty isn't offered. So before you start being loyal to him and waiting for him to call and he just told you dealing with other women, now you can play him accordingly. Okay, you don't have to wait for those calls. And if he doesn't call you, oh well, go get you some options. You got other stuff to do. The power move is in how you respond, calm and confident. Tell him, thank you for being honest. I'm dating others too. And even if you're not, you're going to act like it. Be busy. Stop taking every phone call. Stop answering every text message. Even if you're dating yourself, make sure dating yourself feels very great. Send yourself flowers. Make sure you do those things like that. Y'all know how I told y'all how to do. When you on a date, always act like, excuse me for a minute, a stranger man gonna always fall into him. It's so many things that y'all can do. Get into roles, sis. Now, do not panic, do not pressure, and do not be disappointed. Just match his actions, because he told you it's other women, and keep your value high. And when he will act right, if he afraid to lose you. If not, then oh well. It is what it is. He told you, it is what it is. Okay? It's not the end of the world. Remember, you haven't had sex with him. You have no emotions for him. So him dealing with other women should not be a problem to you. You've only been on a few dates. Okay? Next question. Never date just once, sis, is the book of all books. Thank you. I have learned so much about dating that I didn't know. When it comes to being feminine, I struggle with asking for help or even walking with a smile. What can I do to work on this? I'm so glad you admitted that, sis, because there's a lot of women who do not know how to have that feminine aura on them when they go out. You know what I'm saying? They want to get back to their feminine place, but sometimes y'all be so boggled down with things going on in y'all life that y'all still present or act like or do things that's a little bit more masculine than it should be feminine. So first and foremost, it starts with small steps, sis. It's not about you looking soft. It's about you allowing yourself to receive instead of trying to control everything. Y'all problem is you do want to control everything, but you got to start letting people do things for you. It can be for small stuff. Start asking for help. The reason why you don't know how to ask for help and receive help is because you're still trying to make sure you handle everything on your own. I'm tired of y'all being this strong. Let some of that strength down, sis. Okay? Ask for help when you need to. Try this. Smile intentionally when you enter a room. So whenever the next room you enter, just smile. Like when I go out to the club, the entire time I'm there, or whenever I'm out, the entire time I'm smiling. I don't have a hard face. I have a welcoming face because I am very approachable. And I do get approached a lot. Ask for something tiny, like ask for something small. So if you feel like you don't know how to ask for something, and when a person at your house, ask them to open a jar. I know a lot of y'all try to struggle to open those jars and you'll never ask for help. Well, just ask somebody to help you. Just start there and see how I feel when you ain't got to put all that strength into that. Okay? Say thank you without you explaining or deflecting. Thank you, babe. Say thank you without you explaining or deflecting. Because a lot of times y'all be like, thank you, girl. You know, sometimes I just stop that. When somebody say, oh, I love your hair. Girl, thank you. Y'all will be like, when Kind Drop said, your hair is beautiful, I said, thank you, that was it. I didn't say, girl, this thing been in for a week. I didn't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to stop downplaying yourself. I didn't say, thank you, Kind Drops. Girl, this thing been in for a week. I didn't do that. I said, thank you, because I'm sure my hair beautiful. I know it is. That's because I'm sitting in reassurance. That's all I'm telling y'all. And I need y'all to be reassured the same way, okay? Let people pour into you without guilt. Stop feeling guilty when somebody want to pour into you because you're so used to pouring out. Stop it. Let them people pour into you till they overfill you. I like when they do it to me. I don't even stop them. Please. I'm so parched, okay? When you try to stop surviving alone, sis, hey, babe, your energy grows naturally. So let's pull back. I need y'all to pull back. This is a problem for a lot of us. You know why? Because we are hyper independent. And the reason why we are hyper independent, because at one time in our life, we wanted to depend on somebody and we couldn't. Let's just say that somebody was our husband. The person we said I do to, or the person that we said I love you, or maybe it was a friend, or maybe it was our mom. Do you hear me? Thank you, babe. We needed something from them. We asked them for something and we got disappointed. So what that does is when it happens over time, you now become hyper independent. Well, now you don't ask for nobody for nothing because guess what? You ain't going to tell yourself no. And if you need to get it done, you're going to get it done. Stop it, sis. You too hard. That is a masculine trait. Let them make things happen. If you can't get it happen and you can't make it happen, oh well, man, god damn, the world ain't finna end. I need you to stop, okay? If it ain't gonna kill you, you good. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Now, if we need to do a 7-day feminine energy challenge, y'all, let me know. Y'all know I'm all for that. We can go 7 full days of doing some feminine energy. I can either go live during that time or I can put videos up. Y'all just let me know because I need y'all to sit in there. I need y'all to be feminine. You got to, okay? Oh, y'all, okay? Because I can plan it. And once I plan it, I'm going to put it up and let y'all know. But I got to get y'all back to that place of saying thank you. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Because I said, When I'm out and I get compliments, y'all, I think the guy, my confidence is what pulls them in. I'm very fucking confident. Ask Peaches, she'll tell you, that's my girl. I'm confident in a motherfucker. When I'm out this door, listen, okay? The guys and their compliments it's the confidence that pulls them in, okay? In every setting, somebody's gonna be pulled in. You gotta just make sure that your confidence is to the level. So when people tell me stuff, I don't have a problem saying thank you. Now, when I wasn't as confident, I did used to like, shy away from that. But I don't do that now because I know I'm her. Hold on. I done pulled the screen. Okay. Lady T said, I need assist. The way this man just played out of my face and then blocked me for 3 months ago. Baby, I'm so glad he did that. See how he just showed you who he was, lady? See how he just showed you? You know it's a reentry fee, right? No. Listen. Because you think that it's over. No, that's not how we breadcrumb. Come on. It's reverse psychology over here. That's prime territory for me. It's a reentry fee. Whatever your reentry fee is, sis, he's going to hit you back. What is your reentry fee? What is it? Do you need a bill paid? Would you like to go buy something new? What is your reentry fee? What is it? Don't worry about that. You have leverage now. Use it to your advantage. I would.